I'll lay claim to
Welcome
the
back
stars.
to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we met with the governor and we learned about some stuff about this place called... I already forgot the name. The Cenobium, something like that. Anyway, there's this place where the main Archmagos tech priest guy we're trying to look for, I guess, went, and now we are going to supposedly go after him. But there's also a bunker that people think might have a stronghold in there. It might be the one we already got rid of, but we'll see. And yeah, otherwise I'm going to talk to people on this bridge and double check with them now that they're safe, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, now Naugr has nothing to say. Okay, what about...
None shall stand in my way.
This guy's not here either. Okay, never mind. Didn't need to do this part, I guess. So, we're gonna go... Can I talk to you? The government heels fly me over, I guess. Back to my ship. Okay. Sorry for the freak out. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. Back to the ship, I guess. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the bunker first because everything seems to be wanting us to go to the Cenobium, whatever it's called. A Cenobium. The electrodynamics Cenobium. But we're gonna go to the bunker. See what's down there first. It might be the sewers. Oh, that's just the command center. Never mind. Good to know. So it's just basically fast travel points. Return to the void ship. Why are you guys not wanting to comply? Come on, there you go. Yeah. And now we'll go to Cenobium. Or should I might want to check the thunder thing quickly. Just because I want to see what new I can sell and get rid of and maybe get. So we got heretic artifacts and Xeno artifacts if we want to get rid of those. Yep, there. Heretic. Heretic. Type in descending order. Okay. So I'll give us 1,000, which is enough to get to level 2. We'll do that, and then we'll keep the rest, because I still don't know if different leagues of trading, whatever you want to call them, have different values for the items we have. So we got force grenades. Good. World Origin Fencing Body Glove. Plus 10 to parry. Base armor property. Plus 10 dodge against melee attacks. Okay. Interesting. Power Maul. Mars Pattern Axe. Bleeding axes have a special attack that causes bleed. Okay. Grants plus 12% dodge reduction to the wearer's melee area attacks. Each critical hit scored with this sword increases veiled degradation by +1. The next attack by a sword deals +0 more. I guess. And blinding grenades. I'll take that. That was pretty good. Now let's go down to the electrodynamic Cenobium. Okay. Words, especially they gotta make everything fancy.
It's about time.
Reach the reactor. Got it.
Unexpected result.
Aha! Frag grenades, medikit. That and that. Lore of the
Excellence
Imperium.
matters.
The pieces are molten at the edges. The statue was likely blasted by a barrage from a multi-laser turret, the type found on landing force shuttles. Awareness.
That wasn't so difficult.
Judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same wardens the governor sent to the monastery's aid. Yeah, I didn't think they would survive well. Got the wardens.
A new challenge for me. I did fine.
Lay people unworthy of entering the hallowed Cenobium humbly said their prayers next to the computational altar. No, we can't go down there. So, they know how to make stuff look cool. I'll give them that. Holy crap. Jeez. I guess this is the whole reactor / monastery that has the place under guard and powered.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay, nothing on the edges. Always just have to check. Open the gate. Electrodynamics, Cenobium. I'll be able to say it correctly someday. I thought I said it pretty well last episode, but I guess I'm just sucking now. Yeah, we got some dead people. The heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never even had time to reach for their weapons. That's a good sign.
Guide my strikes true against the heretics who have encroached upon these halls. Let not one villain escape the God Emperor's retribution delivered by our hands.
A mercifully quick electric shock was not what killed this cultist. His face was contorted in pain as if he was tortured.
Victory awaits.
You note that wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines.
I'm not satisfied with
Heinrichs.
that answer. I will repeat my question again.
He's here.
The last electro priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse emperor!
And another one meets the limit of his utility. the last of them.
Hello. Interrogator Van Clox, I presume?
Yes. Well, since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrichs Van Kellox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With
Nice.
whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Yeah, the Imperium has 3 different, like, sects. There's the Ordo Xenos, Ordo Malefice or something like that, and then the Ordo Hereticus or something like that. Basically, you got ones that focus on dealing with Xenos, aliens, stuff like that. You got the ones that deal with the demons and anything that could happen from them. And then you got the ones that deal with the heretics, not the demons particularly. Anyway.
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
Ooh.
A psyker. Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the rogue trader's protection.
She's a part of my personal retinue and under my protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Rogue trader Ignatius II von Valentius.
Von Valancius? To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Can this conversation wait for a better time? I'm here on the Lord Inquisitor's orders to see his acolytes' safe and timely arrival on footfall.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task. Starting with her. You have provided exactly the kind of specialist that this situation requires.
Awesome.
I am the Domin's shadow. If he says the word, I will protect you. If he says the word, I will take you to the Undying One.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're a...
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the especial efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
This is so cool. I love that sound. What did you do to him?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Okay. He's a party member. We don't need her for anything. But still, I guess.
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
So he's a biomancer psyker. He's got all allies in a circle within a 5-cell radius gain +1 resolve until end of combat. Every additional stack on this effect increases the resolve bonus by +2. The target gains +10 toughness and strength until the end of combat. Interesting, okay. And we got Charge, Endure, and Bearing Breach again. So he's a melee dude. I'm gonna do that so he can get to people. I guess toughness. Make it so he's harder to kill. Deals 2 to 5 direct damage. His damage is increased by +50% against Xenos, +100 against Chaos Worshippers or Drukhari, +150 against demons, and by +50% if the enemy has already been damaged by the Psyker or any of the Psyker's allies this combat. Damage bonuses also affect any damage bonuses from other sources. Power does not affect targets that lack souls. Okay. Spends all movement points and they can't attack. That's pretty good though. So I can do, if I do my math, 1 second. We're gonna go against a bunch of Chaos Worshippers, so it's gonna be 4 to 10 direct damage. And if we go against a demon, that is 6 to 15. That's still pretty good. I'll take that. You do not have Karus, you do not have athletics. You don't have anything besides lore on Xenos. I'll do that, I guess. And then let's do strength. All allies gain +5. I'll do that, and then might do that. Do that. Preaching. That. Enrage. Critical damage is increased. Do an additional to have no allies in adjacent cells. Next melee attack does +4. Okay. Do weapon skill. That's okay. And then nope. I'll give him my Norris. Strength. More lore on Dinos. Epicenter of slaughter, I guess. Might just do Medicaid. Willpower. Weapon skill. Psyker's psi rating is increased by +1 every time an ally uses an heroic attack. Critical hits increases Psyker's crit damage. First time reaches 200 during the Psyker's turn, the Psyker gains +5 all. Until end of combat. That's good. We reach that a lot. There. And you're all cut up. Now we're gonna see what you can put on you. So right now you got a force sword. Does +1 damage, parry, and all that. What about this? I have sometimes basically that. It's this one. Veil render. Does the veil thing. Does more damage. Yeah. And you just got a regular las pistol or auto pistol. Yeah, we're sending this thing out. Take it off. Where'd it go? Add that to cargo. And we'll replace that with a One-handed. Scrappy auto pistol. We'll maintain that. Ripper auto pistol. I'll give you a Ripper auto pistol. And then what's your staff? It does siphon life. And plus 10 willpower. What does this do? Psyker drains life from the target, dealing Psyker's staff power level, which is 1, times 1 plus Psych rating, which is 1 damage. 1 plus 1 says 2, so I'll do 2 damage. That seems kind of poopy. Yeah, because he only has plus... yeah. So unless he has stuff to increase it, that sucks. If the Psyker's already at full wounds, the power instead heals the Psyker's ally with the lowest wounds. I don't know if I like that or not. Or you can have this for lightning. Yeah, I'll give you that one instead. We'll keep that for later. And then for armor, you got just a flak vest. Chainmail does better for here. Let's see what else you got. Just a C. I don't think it does it? Oh, it does. You don't even have to be a Death World, I don't think. Unless you are a Death World. No, you're Imperial World. Okay, you don't even have to be that to put it on. Interesting. Anywho. That's actually pretty good for you, I think. You get parry chance and agility. Let's get rid of one of these. $50 and $10. Yeah, this is not as good. Medium. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh wait, do you have anything else I can put on you? Besides this. You can put this on. These are actually both good for him. I'll give you 1 med kit, 1 of each grenade. Okay, it should be good.
Do you require Inquisition?
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
The fighter's body is still warm. He only bled to
None shall
death a
stand
minute
in my
ago.
way.
Improved armored body glove. We already got one. So. The hard, uncomfortable Somno meditation bed is equipped with neural ports to connect the sleeper to the monastery's cogitator network. Which we got one here. Ooh! Secret tunnel. A symbol of the Omnissiah is inscribed on the wall, with grooves of electric discharges fanning out from it like a river. We got another charge staff, but this does more than just regular lightning. It does heroic and desperate lightning as well. Okay. And leather armor. 30 +5 against humans. I mean, I'll take it.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Let me put this on Heinrich's. Is it this one? Charge staff. Yeah, it's just better overall. Okay. We got that. Good. Okay.
We shall.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
It's about time.
There is no wounds on the heretic's body, but his face is contorted in terror, and his eyes are bloodshot from raptured vessels.
What is that?
Their machine right set. Cool.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Let the blood flow!
There you go. And then I think I'll do this to you.
For the throne's glory.
Nice. So you can take a hit.
Crush the feeble!
Parry.
I am your doom! Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Get that ready, I guess.
Chaos guides me.
It's nothing!
Death to the weak.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty.
Put Heinrich's in the front.
I'll put
as
my
well.
psychic abilities to use.
Victory is imminent. Indeed, one fewer target. At your beck and call.
Bam.
As the tactical imperative dictates. My vow is to serve. Request approved.
There you go. Now shoot him. Bam.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Good.
Death to non-believers.
Curse you, miscreant!
I serve the ruinous powers.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
I don't know if I can hit this guy or not. Then forewarn you. And then blind you. Yeah, blind you.
Nothing I can't do. Not a problem. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Bam! Then you're next.
Already
We'll do
done.
that.
The Emperor is on our side.
Now I'm going to that doesn't work.
But of course, Lord Captain.
There you go.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. My Emperor eradicated.
Good.
I'll do it.
Next will be the same.
As
And
the
I'll give
Emperor
you your
commands,
reload.
I act.
I won't go down easy.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Explorers know one route. Forward. Request approved.
I'll do that.
My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Do that.
They who discern the future on the battlefield. On it.
Forewarn you. And then put more on you, I guess.
Will do. Not this Greyer's job.
Suits my purpose. Nothing of value has been lost.
Easy.
Absolutely not.
Naturally. Let's see to it. Alas, no. I'm done with this one.
Easy.
I'll do it. Guided by faith. Faith without deeds is worthless. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'm restless.
What ails?
We must act.
Operation success.
Oh,
I
it
won't
would appear the
tolerate
Electro
weakness.
piece. It would seem the Electro priests damaged the motive force circuits on purpose to turn them into traps for the intruders.
That was not my worst day. Oh, yet.
No sniper rifle. Get out of there.
From the ashes, I will rise.
Doubt is for the weak.
Should probably just get out of here quickly so we can see the other side, because we never looked on this side. The cultists were killed with a hit to the back with some kind of electric weapon. On the maladies of machine spirits and the ways of diagnostic divination.
We should
Follow
deal
my
with this.
lead.
Mummified Electro Priest. The mummified tech priest rests on the table enveloped in wires.
Halt! I noticed something.
Oh, this one talks. A tech priest's body rests on a metal table surrounded by sparking spirals of copper coil. A patina of sacred unguents covered with weathered flesh. His augmentics have been polished with great care. Intricate aletus cover the dead man's crossed arms and bare torso, and strands of wire envelop his head. Honored adherent, I thank you for showing us the true of Fabricator General Pechavar's maxim. Death does not end the service of a spirit driven. Examine the body. The body seems motionless, but you notice a slight tremor in the fingertips. This ancient servant of the Omnissiah must be data dreaming. His mind, enveloped in digital reverie, can persist for hundreds or thousands of years while his frail body is decaying. This sacred state of trance is a great reward, only earned by the wisest and most pious servants of the machine god. Next to the table the body is resting on, you see small amulets crafted from burned conjugator circuit boards. There is no dust on the small offerings. They were clearly left here recently. Can you hear me? This dark hour I am ready to bring you good tidings, Tech brethren. Now respond with the words of the second Galvanic hymn. The second Galvanic hymn is a revered and miraculous prayer of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Naturally, you know it well. Let us praise the twin charges, the body electric and the Omnissiah, who lights the spark of reason within us, and let us carry his charge to those who have turned their minds towards his light. Let it be so indeed. Who or what are you? Praetor Electroid Dar Impulse II. We read about you. By the will of the Omnissiah, the prior of this monastery and the guardian of the miraculous fusion reactor, now and ever, world without end. Here in this cell of mine I have conquered death, and my mind has soared toward the Omnissiah in a blessed data dream. My body is decaying, but my spirit will remain by my master's side, for I am the sacred sentinel of the code, the guardian of the sacred relic, and the eye that watches over the rite of operation. Tell me what a data dream is like. I am one with the motive force, and it opens my mind to the sacred impulses of knowledge. My reason has become as fast as the flying electron and the ray of light, and time is no more for me, and I am eternal. In my binaric reverie, I comprehend the wisdom of the machine god and share it with humble priests who come to my cell, thirsting for my knowledge. The monastery is under attack by heretics. Can you help? In my data dream, I saw their unholy requests and rejected them angrily. For it is said in the 4th article of security, no unbeliever's hand shall intrude upon the operation cycle. They have seditious designs on the relic, but should I give you who does not belong to our faith and fellowship my blessing to stand up to the blasphemers? I may not be a member of your priesthood, but you and I are of the same faith. This statement is true. The 1st article of security says, fear above all evils the defilement of knowledge, and its command outweighs the prohibition contained in the 6th article of security. Let knowledge be locked away from the ignorant. So be it. In the name of shaming the unbelievers, I grant you the blessing of special access and protection from the rage of the motive force. Awesome.
A new challenge for me?
Blessing of the special access. Praetor Electroid Dar Impulse II's blessing is a promise of protection from the fury of the motive force. Plus 50 armor against shock damage. That'll help. You read that? The circular cogitator, the Electro Priest's hiding place must be nearby. Hey! We're friends! You shall be purified by the motive force, blasphemer. We're friends!
Submit!
No!
You'll die quickly.
I don't want to kill you.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Sorry, just seeing how much time I got. Let's do this. Then I'm gonna hit E. Hit E.
For the throne's glory.
Bam. And then I'm gonna rush towards these guys. Keep them tied up, hopefully. Why do we gotta fight, bro? They're not that strong, especially with the protection, I guess.
Victory is imminent.
I'm gonna move the ranged out of the way if I can. Pascal's gonna go right between you two. You're gonna go here
God
so you can
Emperor,
get a good
move
angle at
through
them.
me. Be the fire in my heart.
Ignatius, go out of the way.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Follow my lead.
I think Argento will do a good amount of damage to them, so.
Indeed.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Anything else?
Nice.
But of course. Anything else?
And then...
On it.
How do you miss from that close, bro? There you go.
Running binary. Significant value.
Boom.
Momentum.
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
Doubt is for the weak.
Bam, 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 bam. He'll burn, that's fine.
I'll do it.
And then...
All too easy.
Nah.
Farewell.
He burned right there.
Prescience has failed me.
Let's see to it.
And then...
But of course.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Rejoice in battle!
And then... Tuka.
As the
Yeah.
Emperor commands, I act. This is why I stray. Eradicated.
Was
Be gone.
Bam. I didn't want to kill you guys, but
My
you left me no
We
choice.
I tire of idleness. Let's move. Victory awaits!
The machine altar is operational, but will only respond to a special command that you do not know. Sentinel will ask for a password. Okay. Motive force field seals the passage, threatening to incinerate anyone who touches it.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Data altar of sacred analytics. Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle too. Pascal, will you kindly remind me how the hymn goes? It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants of the shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn. Emperor, help us all. The esteemed Magos has been caught out, not knowing a prayer, and he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day. I'm gonna come back.
None shall stand in my way.
Maybe I'll stay somewhere. I mean, I could spam it, but I don't think that's a good idea. Why don't I ask him? What, I can't ask you? Uh-oh. Oh, frick. What does this say? Was this it? On the melody? No. Well, pooper. Maybe it's on the other side.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Another sniper rifle. We only need a couple.
Experience?
Athletics.
Nothing matters more.
A plasma pistol. We got a plasma gun now. Inspect the cogitator data.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
A multitude of symbols are carved into the enormous generator. You realize they are the foundational tenets of the Electro-Priest religion. Standing out among them is the triumph of reason over all other facets of human nature. Okay.
Compared to naval service,
That's
that
probably
was
part of it.
barely a challenge.
Yet iron knows no pain.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
The machine god grants the insight.
Over.
These dead heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly, and standard issue military uniforms show through the blasphemous tatters. Maybe they got turned. Anywho, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys and have a nice day.